Welcome back to Carb Manager. In this video, we'll start adding foods to your daily log. First, let's open the Food Finder. The Food Finder is where you can search for foods, browse foods that you favorited, create new foods, recipes, and meals, find recipes, and more. To open the Food Finder, select the plus button in the top right corner of My Daily Log, or select the food option on the left menu. From My Daily Log, you'll be prompted to select a meal or exercise. The Food Finder defaults to the Search tab. Start typing in the search bar, and foods matching your query will start to appear. You can narrow your search to only find branded and restaurant foods by selecting the arrow to the right of the search bar. Then selecting Search Brands and Restaurants in the drop-down menu. When you find the food you're looking for, select it, and a food view will pop up. In the food window, you'll see nutrition information on the food and have the option to select a serving size and serving units. On a mobile device, this will appear as a wheel picker. Select your serving and then select the green Add button to add your food to the log. Now let's go back to My Daily Log. In the My Meals section, you'll see the food you just logged. To edit or delete this entry, tap on the three dots next to it and select Edit or Delete. If you select Edit, the same food window will appear and allow you to modify the serving size. We'll cover what's in My Daily Log in more detail in a future video. For now, you can see that it's a summary of your nutrition and exercise for the day. Let's go back to the Food Finder and look for other options for finding foods. Here you'll find Search, which we've demonstrated, Quick Find, My Foods, Find Recipes, Say, and Quick Entry. On a mobile device, you'll also see a Scan option for scanning barcodes, and a Snap option for using Image AI to identify foods in a photo. Quick Find is where we'll find our favorite foods, foods that we've recently viewed, and frequently eaten foods. Let's try adding a food to your favorites list. Go back to the search and find a food. Once you've found your food, open it. Next, select the three dots in the upper right corner of the food view. Then select Add to Favorites. Close the view and go back to Quick Find, and you'll see your food there. Please note that any custom foods or recipes, or foods that you scan, will automatically be added to favorites. Let's check Recently Viewed. You'll see the food that you just viewed in this list, and also in the Frequent tab. These lists are a quick and easy way to find foods that you often eat. The My Foods tab is where you can create your own custom foods, recipes, meals, and meal plans. We'll save that section for a future video. Find Recipes is where you can search our database of thousands of low-carb recipes and view our own exclusive recipes. Enter a search term in the search field and select the blue search button. To perform an advanced search, select the More button. Various options will appear that will allow you to narrow down your search. You can select a cuisine, dish type, food intolerances, foods to exclude or include, and you can also set an acceptable range for the recipe macros. Select a recipe from the list and the food window will appear. If you scroll down, you'll find recipe details such as ingredients and instructions, and a link to view the instructions on the original website. Scroll up and use the same green button to add a serving of the recipe to your daily log. Back at the recipe search screen, you'll see another button to import a recipe. Here, you can paste in a URL for a web recipe, and Carb Manager will analyze its macros so that you can add it to your log. Finally, in the Premium Recipes tab, you'll find dozens of recipes that we've created in our Keto Kitchen. These high-quality recipes are a perfect way to jumpstart your diet. Let's hop over to the Say tab now. Here, we can enter natural language text and we'll parse it and generate a list of foods. For example, if you enter 2 eggs, bacon, a cup of coffee, and a slice of cheese, we'll add those foods and make it super easy for you to select and log each one. Finally, let's check out the Quick Entry option. This will allow you to add carbs, calories, and more to any meal when you don't want to need to log a food. If you ate 15 carbs for dinner, but you don't want to log a food, just add it to the Quick Entry. You can optionally name the Quick Entry item, which will give you the option to save the entry as a custom food for future reuse. This gives you a basic introduction on how to log foods. On an iPhone or Android device, you'll also be able to scan barcodes and snap pictures of foods for image recognition.